This is Cruise News Today with Doug Parker.
Good morning. Here's your cruise news for Wednesday, May 22nd. P&O Cruises Australia gave stranded students on the island of Vanuatu a ride home after a local airline went bankrupt and canceled all of their flights. This is over in the Pacific. The 16 teenagers and their chaperones were on a volunteer medical trip providing assistance to locals, and they had no way back to Australia once the airline went bankrupt. Now, the group reached out on social media for help, and they received an overwhelming response. This is where P&O Cruises Australia stepped in and boarded the students on the Pacific Adventure back on May 17th, and they'll arrive back in Sydney tomorrow. Great story there. And Carnival has unveiled plans for Starfish Lagoon, a family-friendly spot at their new destination Celebration Key, which will open next July in Grand Bahama. Starfish Lagoon will feature one of the largest freshwater lagoons in the Caribbean. It'll have water slides, a splash pad for toddlers, a game pavilion, and a sports court. Families can also enjoy floating aquabanas. Okay, I see what they're doing here. Cabanas, aquabanas. A swim-up bar for adults. Hammocks, also kayak and paddleboard rentals on the beach. Celebration Key will welcome its first guest next July, already with 500 itineraries featuring visits to this destination on Grand Bahama Island. And no cruise terminal for Charleston. Yeah, the Mount Pleasant officials unanimously rejected a proposal for a new cruise terminal near Charleston, South Carolina, because the state law prohibits cruise ship operations at Patriots Point. Now, for reference, Patriot Point's directly across the river from the current pier in downtown Charleston. This decision comes as cruise ship operations are preparing to wrap up later this year. The South Carolina Ports Authority sold the land to be developed without ships in the plan. Now, local businesses along with the Longshoremen's Association had supported the new dock to protect jobs and the economic activity, but the state law forbids the use of structures like cruise piers and docks at the proposed site for ocean-bound vessels. Carnival Cruise Line's contract will wrap up with the city of Charleston in December when Carnival Sunshine takes its last voyage. And cruise line stocks were mixed on Tuesday. Royal Caribbean hitting 150.75, up 2%. Norwegian flat, 16.93, and Viking down 1.5%, 29.35. If you have a lead on a story, drop us a line, tips@cruiseradio.net. Have yourself a great Wednesday. I'm Doug Parker with Cruise News Today.